Thank you, Les. Wendy DeWitt. I'm also a resident homeowner in Mission Bay and use the bay regularly on a daily basis, as well as my other fellow paddlers. I would like to explain a little bit why the paddling community needs a permanent location. Access to the water, being close to the water, it's quite a bit different than a motorized vessel. And I think most folks, if you don't paddle a non-motorized vessel, then you might not understand the needs for the location and the things that we itemized in our analysis of all the locations across the bay. One issue is that we have been, as Les mentioned, we have been in locations all over the bay and have regularly been forced to move. We at one time have been located by each of the hotels, have been asked to move. We've been everywhere from the Deanza Cove area and Campland on the bay to the North Cove to the Catamaran. Everyone's had to shift at one time or another for various reasons, because the location was not considered an optimal location. Amenities were not available and still aren't where we are located, such as restrooms and showering facilities. The launching and paddling from the area where the boats are located is often unsafe. For instance, launching into a water ski drop-off location, launching near a boat ramp with motorized boats coming in and out, water ski areas. Those are all areas that are not optimal and safe for non-motorized vehicles, boats launching off of the shore. The existing locations are not optimal. They are far from the water. The boats and portaging them down to the water is a long distance. We're also forced to use polluted waters. We are not in areas where the water flushes, and we're in the water quite regularly, like a swimmer would be in the water. So having clean water is very important. The storage for the boats is not secure. We've had vandalism to our equipment. I'd also like to mention that the paddling groups are very culturally diverse. We have quite a range, both in age groups and nationalities. As you know, it's a culture. The outrigger culture is Polynesian. The dragon boat culture is mostly Asian. So we have a very diverse population. The Southwest Beach far outweighs other considered locations. The paddlers did do a very in-depth analysis of all of the suggested locations. This location is optimal because it is adjacent to calm water. It's a safe launching zone. It's got some of the cleanest water in the bay. It is a launching area where we can get heavy boats down to the water in a short distance. And it has ready access to the ocean and the SeaWorld channel. Fiesta Island is a coastal resource for aquatic users. The inclusion of paddlers in the plan is consistent with the Coastal Act. The other locations are quite a drive away from the freeway. This adds to already congested local streets. The City Council was mandated to develop land areas in Mission Bay for aquatic use. This is policy number 700-08. Paddlers always clean up their areas. It's cultural, the clean water, a clean area. We're members of Adopt the Beach. In fact, the whole ski beach area and island, we clean that up several times a year. As aquatic users, we're entitled to share in an aquatic resource for the city. And finally, paddlers give back to the community. We're involved in a number of charities and charitable fundraisers each year. We conduct programs for children paddling of all ages, very young, as well as the junior program and the canoe I mentioned the beach cleanups that all of our organizations take part in, and clean water activities. When we hold the events that that Les mentioned, we bring substantial tourism dollars from out-of-town visitors that come to attend these events. We have athlete programs for veterans, wounded warriors, paddling program. We have a breast cancer survivor paddling team, and we support the junior lifeguard program. I would like to bring Chancellor up. She'll be next. And